welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the love and support, the shares, the subscribing. Thank you, everybody. So as you can see, based on the title, this video was highly requested from a lot of you, and I did a poll on Instagram because I was kind of decisive between doing this video and a curly hair video, and as you can see, what you guys wanted. So I'm in my room right now. We're gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna prep everything for you and show you step by step how I personally set up my hoop. So let's make our way downstairs, shall we? Okay, so I filled up my hookah. I put it like, well, halfway, not so much, because the more water that you put, when you pull, it's gonna come up through the hose. So you don't want too much water, but you also don't want too little. So you want it where like the little metal part is about like 1.5 inches or 2 down. Okay, so then you're gonna take your copa. You can use whatever flavor you have. Some prefer like mint, cream with mint, passion fruit, mango. Me personally, I prefer gum with mint. My favorite, like hands down. If it's not gum and mint, and sometimes mint, I won't smoke it. So you're gonna take your flavor, and what I like to do, some people don't like to do it with their hands, but what I like to do, I like to basically put my finger in and like just rotate it around. Make it like chunks. So you want to kind of like not mush it, but just like break it up. Kind of like that. Like if you move it around, you'll see that the pieces are like somewhat individual. Then what you're gonna do is put flavor. Well, this is what I do. I put flavor all around on the outside, and I leave this hole open. So you're gonna cover the entire thing, but you're gonna leave that hole in the middle clear. So you're not gonna put no flavor on it, around it, nothing. So I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so I just finished packing my bowl, and this is ultimately how it should look. Your flavor should pretty much be around, and like I said, that hole in the middle, make sure it's open. Also, you want to make sure that you don't put too much flavor where like your flavor is not exceeding over the bowl. You don't want to pat it down. You don't want to do none of that. You're just gonna literally sprinkle it around, and that's it. And I got a piece of aluminum, and I do it where you make sure that you have 2 sides of your aluminum. Use this side. So you're gonna fold it. So then you're gonna take the aluminum and basically just gonna apply it on top of the bowl and just kind of like seal it, like, you know. So I'm gonna show you guys. Like that. Now you can use an earring, you can use a toothpick, you can use whatever you want, but I prefer a thumbtack. I feel like it's like sharp, it's slim, it won't make the hose too big, too little, depending on how hard you're doing it. So you're just gonna like make a pattern, whether you go like across, whether you go up and down, around, just make a pattern. I like it where it's not too many holes, but also like not too little, because if you do too little, then it's gonna be harder when you pull, and if you do too many, then it's gonna taste like strong. Like you're gonna taste a lot of the charcoal because the flavor is gonna burn fast. So you're just gonna do a decent amount. So I just go down the aisle until I'm done, and I just like make I do basically like a hole in between every like space, kind of. And when people ask me like, how do you do it, I say I do it with love. I make my hookah with love. You gotta be neat with it. You can't just like boom boom, like, you know, I've seen people, no, just chill, have fun with it. So you see, there's not like too many, but there's also not too little. Okay, so after you do your hose, now it's pretty much the last part, the charcoal. So okay, so I already have one used, so I'm just gonna little bit this one. You're gonna take 2 charcoals. Gonna take one, and you're gonna put it on your stove, and then you're gonna take another one, but you're not gonna put this on the stove yet. You're gonna crack this. I know people that crack it with a spoon. I know people that crack it with a knife, scissors. I just crack it with like my hand. I put it on the counter, apply pressure, and it cracks in half. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So I'm literally just gonna put my hand, make sure it's not wet. Also, I do that mistake a lot. Make sure it's not wet. So you're just gonna go. See? So then you're gonna put that on there. Then you're gonna light your charcoal. So I'm gonna turn on my stove. This is a new hose that I got today. It's so beautiful. Look. It's like matte black. Okay. So you see my charcoal is lighting up. I'm gonna let it light up. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get my bean sauce. I can't find the big one, so I'm just gonna use the little ones that I have. So my charcoal is pretty much done sparking up. So I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna turn the stove off. I'm gonna take it. And I just blow it a little bit, like just so the part that I'm burning, the part that I burned is just a little orange. And then I'm gonna put my taza on top of my hookah. And the charcoal that I blew already, I'm just gonna place it right on top. So here's the thing, I'm gonna do the same thing with the next one. I know people that blow it. I know people that put it in front of their fan. You're gonna take another piece of foil, and I call this a tape, not a tape, a cape. I'm just gonna put it around. And sometimes if your aluminum is too small, you can lock it on the top, you can lock it on the bottom, whatever works for you. And then I just close it on top a little bit just so that the heat starts up the charcoal. And then I'm just gonna put my hose in, and I'm just gonna let it sit for about, like, I usually do 5 minutes, but we're gonna do 3 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 3 minutes. So you're gonna take your first pull. And another thing that I suggest to people, so you guys know you have this ball here. You want to loosen it just a little bit so that it's not tight. So let's say like it gets stuck and you blow it, you don't burn the flavor, because my friends do that a lot and it's annoying, because then you gotta like start it over or it just won't bust the same. So you're gonna take your first pull. And you're just gonna keep starting it up. And then, you know, the more you pull, it'll start up more. One thing that I also suggest is I move my hookah around a lot. Like whether it's me smoking in the kitchen, whether it's me smoking in my room, wherever, in the living room. You just want to make sure that the charcoals aren't touching. So I just move it over.
Yes, fucking right.
And that's pretty much how I set up my hookah. If you guys have any questions, like if it's not working for you, if you're having trouble with like the hose or the flavor, or you just have a different copa than I do, these are the ones that I pretty much use. You can get like the plastic ones. They're kind of the same thing. You just have to kind of learn how to pack your bowls and I feel like the more that you do it, the better that you'll get. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can always DM me. You can text me on Snapchat. I will put my social media in the description below. If you guys have any questions, please comment. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And that is how I set up my hookah.